Hello everyone, let's start with the Python basics. So in Python basics, Python variable plays an important crucial role. So what is variables on it? Okay. So variables is like a container in which it stores all the values. Once it stores, we cannot be replaced by the other value. Like for example, if x is equal to 5, we have assigned and we have given as x is equal to 5, and if we will print x, then we will be returning as 5. But if the same x, if it is replaced by the other number as 2, and then we are executing the x value, then we will be getting a 2 value. We couldn't able to get the 5 because we have already assigned and we have reassigned it. So the container is filled with some other values. Python variable is a symbolic name that is reference or pointed to an object. So a 2 is an object and x is a variable. So let's talk about the first concept of the variable, that is case sensitive. Okay. So if we are assigning the x variable as 7, okay, now we are reassigning it. Now if we will print x, we will be getting as 7. Okay, now it is reassigned to 7. And what is the case sensitive? If I'm assigning the same x but the capital X is equal to 9. Hope this is the x value. Okay, so anyone can guess, so what I will be getting the x value? Okay, we will be getting as 7. Why 7? So as I said, the Python variable is case sensitive. So the assigning of the variable, the lowercase and uppercase has the different variable. So the small x is the another container and x capital X the another container. So it will be stored in different values. Okay. Now if the same printing the values of the capital X. Okay. We will take the capital X and we are taking the x value, then we will be getting as 9. So here it is not reassigned value. Now, for example, over here it has reassigned. So in over here it's capital X, small x is 7, and over here if I will reassign it's 5. Now again, if I will print, I'll be getting a 7. So capital X has the different value, has the different container, and X is the different container. So both the containers are not same. Let's move to the next concept called as a casting. In the variable, there is more and more important rules that we need to follow. So one by one, we will be just going through it. So next concept is casting. So casting used to say about the data type. What type of the data is stored on that variable. Like for example, x is equal to 6 I'm giving. So in which the 6, what will be the type of x? Type means the data type. Okay. So if we will take the type of x, we will be getting as int. Int means integer. Now I need to change the type of the x. Means I need to change the data type of the variable x. So we can say, if I need to change it to string, then what I will be writing str. Str is nothing but string. It needs to be a lowercase. Okay, and 6. So now if we will print x, we will be getting a string. Okay. If we need to check the type of the x also, we will be getting as x. Okay. Okay. So this is called as a casting data type, in which we can print the type of the x, what the type of the x, that what the data type of the x is stored on that variable, and even we can change it, and even we can change into other also. Like I have changed into string, now I will be changing it to a float value. Okay, so float, it means if I will be printing the x value, then I will be getting what is the float. It will be 6.0. It's called as an integer float value, that is 6.0, 4.0, 4.1. This all called as a float value, decimal values. Okay, we will be learning more about the decimal terms. Okay, in after completing with the variables, and the another one is string. Okay, these three are the most important data type. The important thing that we need to follow in this string. Okay, we are writing as variables. Okay, where we will be writing. Okay, in which if we will be printing the value of x, we will be getting as var, right? But even the single quote and double quote doesn't matters. Okay, over here. I have this. Okay. So there will be no problem with the single and double quotes. So now let's start with the rules for variables. So there are certain rules that we need to follow. Okay. First rule. First rule that we can see, it's like a variable must start with a letter or a underscore character. It means, what is underscore? Okay, I'll just mention. Variable is nothing but any type of the text value like x or xyz something is equal to, this is called as a letter. Okay, we can even name it as xyz. Okay, it's up to us. And even the underscore value is also accepted. Underscore value is nothing but this value. Okay, and we are assigning as 9. So it's nothing but underscore of a is equal to 9. So it's saying that variables that we are assigning, it can be in the form of underscore. So the second rule says that a variable name cannot start with the number. Okay, like as we previously assigned, like x is equal to where, or x is equal to 2 5 etc things. Okay, now we couldn't able to assign in this format 9 is equal to 0 or 9 is equal to any string value. We couldn't able to uh, do this because it if we will be doing in this format, then we will be getting a syntax error. Okay, so we couldn't able to assign any of the number, but we can able to assign a number, not in the start, not in the start value. So it's nothing but if we will take the underscore value, and then we will be assigning as 9 is equal to abc. Okay, we are assigning the underscore 9 is equal to abc, then we will be getting the answer. Okay, the start of the variable couldn't able to start with the number. Okay, and even we can take it as x9. Okay, x9 is equal to abc, this will be also accepted. The number shouldn't could not able to start with a variable, but it can end, or in between we can use it. But the underscore can be used in the start format, like this. Underscore is equal to abc, so underscore is equal to abc. Okay, this is accepted. So the first and second rule that we have completed. Now the third rule says that a variable name can only contain a alphanumeric character and underscore. As we have discussed, a to z any of the values accepted, capital letters, small letters, any value accepted, and 0 to 9 also accepted. But 0 to 9 can be a second letter, middle value, or the at last, but it couldn't able to start. So number value should not able to start, as we have discussed on the second form. And next, the underscore. So underscore will be also accepted at the start, between, anywhere. But dash is not accepted. Okay, dash is not accepted at all. Fourth says that variables names are case sensitive, that we have discussed earlier. Okay, this three meaning will be the same. Okay, age, the this one and this one, the meaning will be same. Discuss the fourth is a case sensitive part, in which the three that we have represented over here, it takes a different variables. Okay, so it's nothing but in different container storing. So it couldn't able to give the same answer. Okay, fifth one will be a python, a variable name cannot be any of the python keyword. Okay, python keyword, what is this python keyword? It's nothing but str is a python keyword. Okay, it's called as a string. Int, this is the another python keyword. It's already stored, it's an inbuilt python keyword. They if we will say what is int. Okay, it's a integer type. The type of the data, if it is in the form of integer, then we will be getting the integer. So it's all the python keyword, it's an inbuilt that we couldn't able to replace or couldn't able to assign anything. Length. Okay, for the length, we have the keyword as len. Okay, if we need to know some of the length, then we used to represent as len. So this all are the python keywords. So we should not assign any of the values like a variable. We should not treat as a variable. So this all are the rules that we need to use it whenever we are dealing with this Python variables. So don't use long character word. Okay. And using this is the another operation that you can do it with the variable, that using multiple variable. No, not using, it's assigning multiple variable at a time. Assigning multiple variable at a time. So what is this? Now the next thing that next rule that we need to not a rule. So next step of the Python variable is called as assigning the multiple variable at a time. So what is this assigning multiple variable? So usually whatever we have seen as x is equal to 8, y is equal to 9, whatever we used to assign, and we will print as x, y, z. Okay. At a time also we can able to assign, like x comma y is equal to z is equal to 1 comma 2 comma 3. Okay. So respectively it can able to print, like if we will print x we will get 1, and if we will print y then we will be getting 2, z is equal to 3. So at a time also we can assign the multiple variables. So n type of the variable also supported at a time. So this is also a certain rule that we need to follow. This is the some kind of tips that we can see it with the Python variables. So this all about the Python variable. Okay, I will be sharing my notebook at the GitHub. Okay, do check it on the comment section, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel.